be upset if I have to sit down.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome today. I'm Michelle Lenti with the American Parkinson Disease Association. We are going to be doing a level 1 seated class. And all you need today is a chair, nothing else, and of course some water. That is just a given, right? We always need to have water nearby. But that's all you need is a nice sturdy chair. We're going to go ahead and get started by sitting out to the front of the seat. Okay, I want your feet nice and wide, at least like hip or shoulder width apart. And let's go ahead and just bring our arms down to the side, kind of shake out your shoulders. Okay, and let's start with a big deep breath up. Raise those arms up tall over your head and stretch. Deep breath, and then let it out, come down. Good, let's do that again. Deep breath in and up. And out and down. Good, and now one more time. Big deep breath up. And out and down. Good, all right. Let's just start with some shoulder rolls. We're gonna lift them up and then pull them back around, real big. Big circles with the shoulders. So this should loosen those shoulders and our upper back a little bit. I want you to just really concentrate on that rotation. Take it slow at first so you really feel that working. And then let's do the same thing, but let's go forward and around. Taking those breaths. All right, good. Now let's bring those arms out to the sides. Thumbs are forward, palms are down. We're going to do some small circles. This should warm up the top of the shoulders a little bit. And we'll also feel that work in our upper back. Once again, taking those deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. And blow it all the way out. Let's take those arms backwards. Nice and long, stretching out that chest. And arms back down again. Good. Hands on the hips. And let's do some small turns. So we're going to turn to your right at the waist, turning your shoulders along with it, and then turn all the way around to the opposite side. And you should feel this in your back, and especially the spine, maybe your ribs a little bit. So take it slow to start with. And then as you get going, I want you to try to see if you can stretch a little further, rotating that spine a little bit more. All right, good. Now let's bend at the waist and reach forward out in front and then pull back in. Reach forward to push your arms out and open those hands. Good. And pull back. Reach forward and stretch. Open the fingers. Pull back. Reach forward and stretch and back. Good. Open those fingers wide and pull back. Open the chest. Forward and back. Forward and back. 3 more times. Forward and back. Forward and back. Last time. Forward and back. Good. All right, let's bring one leg out in the front, kind of lengthen it out a little bit. I just want you to stretch the back of that hamstring, pull the toe back towards you. We do this one usually at the end too, but I really want to stretch those hamstrings. We're going to work those today. And you also bend forward a little at the waist and stretch that lower back a little bit. Good. Now let's switch the legs out. Other side, nice and long. Pull your toe up. Good. And pull that one back in. We're going to march a little bit in our seat. Just working those legs, starting to warm up our quads a little bit and our hip flexors. You can pump those arms. Good. Now let's just take it a little slower And really work on getting each leg up a little higher. Good, yeah. Working those hip flexors. Also using our core because we're sitting up. So if you start to feel any pressure in the lower back from sitting up too much like this, you can scoot to the back of the chair and kind of rest your back into the seat. Good. All right, let's stop that. Now let's take the legs out and in a little bit. So bring one out to the side, bring it back, and then switch. So now we're just going to work on that hip rotation just a little bit, getting those warmed up. Make sure you're lifting that foot up off the floor, open and in. And let's do the same thing with our arms. Reach out and in, stretching those arms out to the sides. Good. Nice and easy, but real long. Working on stretching those arms and our legs out at the same time. Good. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's just stretch our head and neck a little bit. I want you to just sit up tall and then just bend at the neck, letting your chin kind of fall down into your chest. Relax the shoulders now and feel that stretch. Then do the same thing. Lift up, but take your head back now. Chin comes up and try to relax your head back. And one more time down. And then bring it back to the center. And now we're going to make a big no with our neck. So we're going to turn from one side all the way around to the other. Taking our time, stretching that out. All right, good. Okay, I feel nice and warm, ready to go here. We're going to start with big movements. So similar to what we were doing, we're going to take a leg out to the side, but this time we're going to rotate our arm out in a big circle with it. So we're going to take one leg out to the side, lifting it up in a kind of a circle. Same thing with our arm. So we're going to go like this. Out and then back in. Out and then back in. All right, let's go. Out and in. Big circle. Out and in. Good. Out and in. So we want to get that leg up and around and that arm up and around. As big of a motion as you can. Good. 2 more on this side. Nice. So you should feel that in your shoulder rotating there. All right, other side. Out and in. Good. Lift that foot up and in. Nice. Out and in. I want you feeling that big shoulder rotation here. Back and around. Stretch that arm long. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now we're going to do some forward kicks with a punch. So when we do our kicks, we lift up our foot, then kick through that heel. Okay. We're also going to do the same side. We're going to punch straight over that foot, back and forth. Good. Kick and punch straight. Straight. Good job. Straight. Straight. Lift that heel up. You're going to use those quads. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm going to grab a drink. You need a water? Okay. So now we're going to add those two together. We're going to kind of build on a program here. We're going to do 8 step outs. Real big like this. Out and in for 8. Switching sides. Okay? Then we're going to do kick and punch for 8. We're going to do that 3 times. 3 sets of those. All right, so we're alternating back and forth. Let's go. 1, in, other side, big out, and in. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, good, 7, 8. Now kick and punch for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out and in again. 1, real big, 2, 3, 4, feel like I'm waving to everyone, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now kick and punch for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One more set. Out, in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick and punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. All right. At the end of that, we're going to add our core a little bit. So we're going to bend the waist forward. Reach like we did in our warm-ups. This time we're going to pull all the way back towards the back of the seat, though. So we're going to squeeze our tummy in. Forward and pull back. Squeeze the tummy. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. All right, let's start over with the big in and outs for 8. Then we're going to do 8 kicks with punches and then 8 forward and back using our core. All right, so starting with those big movements out. 1, good. 2, 3, nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick and punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now forward and back. Reach forward, pull back. Squeeze that tummy. Forward and back. Good. 3 and back. 4 and back. 5 and back. 6 and back. 7 back. 8 and back. Good. All right, take a little break. We're going to add some big arm movements. We're going to work on long, straight arms. So this will be added on to that little, our little program we're starting here, but we're just going to practice the arms first. So we're going to sit up tall. We're going to go straight arms up, T, and then we're going up, I, back to T, and down. T, I, T, down. Go. Straight, straight up, out, down. Good. T, I, T, down. Straight, up, straight, down. Good. Lift with those shoulders. So we're getting a little back and shoulders here without weights. We want those arms long, using our back and shoulders the whole time. All right, let's do one more. Okay, so we're going to add 8 of those at the end of our little program we're building. So we're going to do 8 out and ins, big arms, 8 kicks and punches, 8 rows forward and back using our core, and then 8 just arm movements, making the T's and the I's. Okay. Starting big movements out to the sides. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, and kick and punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now reach forward. Forward, pull back. 2, pull. 3, pull. 4, pull. 5, pull. 6, pull. 2 more. 7, 8. Arms down. We're going out, up, out, down. Good. Nice and straight. Up and down. 3, up and down. 4, up and down. Good. Nice long arms. And down. 2 more. 7, up and down. 8, up and down. All right. Let's stretch our back a little bit. Okay, so put your fingers on the inside of your thighs. I just want you to round your back. Lots of sitting up, lots of using our back for support. We're also getting our core in there. So I want to make sure our back stays nice and loose. All right. We're going to add on one more time. Okay. So all we're going to do to finish off are some really high knee lifts with a curl. So after we do our arms, we're going to do 8 curls up with our legs, squeezing that knee up as high as you can towards your chest. So 8 of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's at the end. That's after our arms. Okay, so 8 out and ins, 8 kicks and punches, 8 forward and back using our core, 8 of the arm movements, okay, and then we're going to curl and lift the knee for 8. Big long pattern today. All right, so this is good for our brains as well as mine. All right, starting with out and in. Let's go, real big. Out and in. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now kick and punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forward and back. Forward, squeeze. Good. 2, squeeze that tummy right here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now straight arms up, up, all the way, half, down. Good. Here, up and down. This is 3, up and down. 4, up and down. 5, up and down. 6, up and down. 7, up and down. 8, up and down. Now curl, lift those legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, deep breath. We're going to do that pattern one more time without stopping. All right, ready? And we're going to move on. All right, big motions out first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kick and punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reach forward. 1. And pull. Use that tummy. 2. 3, make sure you're breathing here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now arms up, all the way up, half, down. Good. Here, up, half, down, half, up, half, down. 4, up and down. 5, up and down. 6, up and down. 7, up and down. 8, up and down. Now curls. 1, 2, lift those legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We did it. That was good. That was good for the brain to keep remembering what was coming next. All right. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of more core and strength, no weights. All right. So let's first start with our upper back. I want to go sit up tall, and I want you to lift the arms up, halfway up, nice and straight. Thumbs are up. Now take those arms slightly back behind the shoulders and squeeze. Okay. Now we're just going to do little bitty pulses, like 1 inch back. So we're going to pulse back, just like this. Just squeezing the upper back and shoulders really nice and slowly. Okay, I want you to feel the upper back working here. It's a very small movement, but we're working that upper back, these muscles that help us from rounding our shoulders forward. Opening up that chest. 3, 2, 1. And put your arms or hands back here and stretch that back out. So another cat here, rounding that back. Pull those shoulder blades apart. All right, now we're going to do our chest and shoulders a little bit. We're going to start with our arms in a goalpost. Let's spread our fingers wide. Okay, we're going to squeeze, try to get the elbows in towards each other, and our elbows are kind of right in front of our chest. When we take our hands now, we push up and then back down and then open up. So we squeeze together, up, down, and open. Together, up, down, open. Good. Use the back muscles and shoulders here. Also working that chest. Together, up, down, open. 4 more. Together, up, down, open. Together, up, down, open. 2 more. Together, up, down, open. Last time. Together, up, down, open. And bring those arms down. Shake them out. All right, side bends. So let's take our feet real wide. Arms are down to the sides. I want you to sit up real tall. Pull those shoulders back. And we're going to reach down to one side, bending only at the waist. Our bottom stays on the seat. Come all the way back up using the same muscles. And then reach for that other side, nice and slow. Let's breathe in and out with each one. So we want to go really slow here because I really want you using that spine side to side. You're going to make your hips nice and solid, okay? So we're squeezing this whole area here, supporting our body as we reach down. So we're squeezing this area, making it nice and tight. So this works that whole core, but especially the sides that we don't seem to work as much as the front and the back. So that's why side bends are really important. I want you to take your time. Go at your own pace here. Some people like to go a little faster. Some people like to go a little slower. But I don't want you doing this motion super fast. We get a little more flexible as we go through it. So let's do one more on each side. Stretching that back again. So fingers are on the inside of the thighs, round that back. So pull that spine apart. And sit up tall. Good. All right, let's do those again, starting with the back. So arms are out to the side, thumbs are up, spread your fingers. We're going to take the shoulders back a little bit right here, and now little squeezes back. Feeling that right here, upper back and shoulders. Little pulses. This is just for strength, strengthening up those muscles that keep us from rounding forward. This will also open that chest a little bit. Stretch right here. We're just going to do this a little longer. Start feeling a little burn in the shoulders and back. And relax down. Kind of shake out those arms and shoulders a little bit. Good. All right. Arms are up as a goalpost again. So elbows are bent in a 90-degree angle. We're going to squeeze, try to get those elbows in, push up, down, and then open again. Good. Together, up, down, open. Now, when you bring your arms and squeeze the chest, up, down, open. Together, up, down, open. Together, up, down, 5 more. Together, up, down, open. Together, up, down, open. Together, up, down, open. One more. Together, up, down, open. Shake them out. Who says we need weights? Okay, we're going to do our side bends one more time. So get those feet nice and wide. I want you to go as slow as you want, bending only at the waist, really supporting yourself. Make sure your bottom stays nice and planted in that seat. Okay, and as you push your bottom down, you're squeezing your core here. And that's what the important part is. We're really trying to work on strengthening those sides, which will also strengthen the spine. Remember, you don't have to touch the floor. And one side sometimes is easier than the other. Sometimes you're really flexible on one side, not so much on the other. And I am definitely like that. So we don't want to force it on that side that's not as flexible. It's going to go a little longer. Try to get a couple more on each side. Okay. We're going to round that back again. Nice big round. Separate that spine. Pull the shoulder blades apart. All right. Let's work a little bit on our legs. Okay. So we're going to lift a leg up first. We're going to kick it out through the heel. Then we're going to squeeze it back, squeezing our hamstring underneath your chair. Okay. And if you have a chair that has maybe it doesn't have space underneath it, then you definitely need to sit out as far as you can. You can hold on to that chair. Okay. But you want to be able to squeeze that heel back towards your bottom as much as you can. All right, so we're going to lift a leg up. We're going to kick it out, squeeze it back. Out, squeeze it back. Good. 3, squeeze. We're squeezing that hamstring when we bring it back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring that leg down. Other leg. Lift it up. Kick it out. Squeeze. 2. Squeeze. Good. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, and 10. Good. All right. Now, we're going to lift that opposite leg up again. Flex your foot. Okay. We're going to pulse up and down as high as you can. Lift, down. Touch the heel to the floor. Lift, down. Good. 3, 4, 5. Keep flexing that foot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other foot. Flex the foot. We're bringing it up. Touch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to work just on the calves. Okay, so I'm going to rest my hands on my thighs. I'm going to come up on my toes. Okay, squeeze up. Then I'm going to kick my heels out a little bit and then come back down. So it's lift, kick out, in, down. Lift, out, in, down. Lift, out, in, down. 4, out, down. 5, out. Squeeze the calves the whole time you're lifting. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's do some more core. All right, we're going to work on some twisting here. So really easy, don't overdo it right away, but we're just going to clasp our hands in the front, and we're just going to go side to side, twisting back and forth. So after those side bends, our back is really, it should be nice and loose. So we're going to go back and forth like this, and we're twisting the whole upper body. Okay, so my back and my shoulders come along for the ride too. But we should feel that all through here, all through our ribs. All right, so back and forth. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, quick drink. And we're going to start over again with our legs. So first we're going to do that kick out and then squeezing back, working our quads and our hamstrings. So leg comes up, we're going to kick out, squeeze, good. 2, and squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg, lift and kick. Pull back. 2, squeeze your hamstring. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're going to lift one leg up, or actually let's pull the toe up first. So flex your foot. We're going to lift that leg as high as we can, all the way up, squeeze, and touch. 2. This will get your core too. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other foot. Flex that foot. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now our calves. Okay, so remember we're coming up on our toes. We're going to kick our heels out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Squeeze those calves. 3. This is really good for your calves and your ankles. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, last thing in this set, twists. back and forth, side to side. All right, sit up tall. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to do a couple more exercises back to back. So only 2 left, working on our back just a little bit more. So I want to sit up tall, then we're going to bend at the waist, keeping our back straight. Arms are down to the side. We're going to lift straight up and then all the way back down. That's all we're doing. We want to only go shoulder height. I want you using the top of your shoulders and your back muscles here. Lift, lower. So really squeeze with the back, not your arms. Squeeze with the back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to do a little more core. We're also reaching, this time instead of side to side, we're going to kind of reach forward and over. Okay, so we're going to reach down towards those toes, bending at the waist, and we're squeezing our tummy in. And we don't want to throw our head down like this. Microphone difficulties. Okay, so we're going to sit up. We're going to reach down and squeeze, come up, squeeze, come up. You don't have to touch your toes, but we're squeezing in. We're keeping our head above our heart. So we're not going to dip our head down as we do it. We're going to go reach, up, 2, good. Squeeze that core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a deep breath. We're going to do those one more time each, and then we're going to stretch. So we're bent over at the waist. Arms are down to the sides. We're going to lift all the way up. Use your back. Kind of like there's a string on the back of your hands that's pulling that up. I want you using your back and your shoulders for the lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 10 more reaches, squeezing our core, then we'll stretch. All right, so sit up tall. We're going to reach down and over and up. 2, squeeze that tummy tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We did it. All right, let's stretch, the best part. All right, so let's start with those legs, stretching the hamstrings and calves. We work both of those. So pull your toe back, dig your heel down. We're going to lean forward over that leg, stretching that all the way up. This is also so good for that lower back. Let's take some deep breaths here. All right, switch those legs. Straighten that leg, pull your toe back, stretching the calf, lean down, and stretch that lower back. Deep breaths again. All right, good. And let's scoot all the way to the back of the seat. We're going to lift one leg up over the other one, stretching our hip. So really good stretch for the hip. I'm going to take my hand and push that leg down further. Make sure you don't have any pain in your knee when you do that. If that bothers you, just let go of your knee. Sometimes pushing on it can kind of irritate this inner part of your knee. So just watch that area. We want to feel this in our hip. Deep breath in and out. All right. And now we're going to either grab the front of the calf or underneath the leg, trying to pull that knee up towards the chest. And take your toe, make some circles around. Good. Nice flexibility. Not so much in this ankle for me. Let's go the other way. All right, and put that foot down. Let's switch the other leg up and over, stretching that hip. I'm going to push mine down a little bit more on the side especially. This one's a little more tight. I want to get a nice deep stretch in my hip. Deep breaths. Good. And now let's either grab the front of the calf or underneath that leg if it's easier, pulling your knee up towards your chest, taking your toe in some circles one way. Real big around. And other way. Good. All right. Feet down. Let's stretch the back again and our shoulders especially. We're going to bring an arm across the body. Hand is above that elbow on the back of that arm. Then we're going to drop our arm down and push it into the chest as hard as we can. Stretching right here, back and shoulder. I'm going to tilt my head to the side where my thumb is up. And once again, deep breaths. Okay. Roll those shoulders out a little bit. Let's do the other side. Arm comes down first. I'm going to put that hand on the back of that arm. There you go. Now push it into the chest as hard as you can. And tilt your head where your thumb is up. So that stretches down the side of the neck. I also feel that in my upper back and shoulder. So hold it here. Take a big, deep breath. Good. All right. Now let's do the neck again. So we're just going to drop our chin down into our chest and let it just hang there for a little bit. That will stretch the back of the neck and all the way into that upper part of our shoulders. Let your shoulders relax down. And then let's slowly bring your head up and tilt your chin up toward the ceiling. Back to the center, and then we're going to go side to side, nice and slow. All right, one last big deep breath. We're going to raise our arms up, stretch up to the ceiling real tall. Big inhale, exhale down, and you are done. Yay, nice job. And thank you for joining me at home. I hope you liked this. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I hope to see you all next week. Bye-bye now. Turn that off.